Hello.
What's up? It's your host, Joanne.
And Giselle.
Just two sisters on a podcast here to discuss any and everything.
Welcome back to your morning cup of
Joe
and Jiz. Let's get into it.
Shorty, get your morning cup of Joe and Jiz. Joe gon' say what's happening, baby, just say what it is. Two sisters on a mission, Filipinos representing. Turn us up while you do the dishes, listen up while your husband tripping. Our thoughts on thoughts, what's better, bottom or the top? Does he really hit your spot? What makes you hot, what's acceptable and what's not? We gon' talk about a lot, Asian culture got it on lock. Welcome to your morning cup of Joe and Jiz.
I love that.
I cannot get over it.
Me either. Sometimes I just want to, I just play it to listen.
In the beginning, and that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hello. How's it going?
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I know. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. No, it's been a long week for me.
Not long, but he's just getting heavier.
Yeah, and heavier by the day.
Mm-hmm. Like sometimes he likes to stay on one side, so then I'm like, oh. And then you can tell too, because then my stomach's all
like lopsided.
Uh-huh. And I'm like, can you move? Can you just make it even, please?
Yeah. Can you look
sometimes
cute?
It's right here, and then it's like I think it's his butt, and I'm just like, can you move? And he will not move. And then sometimes I could just be sitting there that's when I feel him the most, is when I'm relaxed and I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling on the couch, and he's just doing flips.
Oh, really?
Or moving, and all you see is my stomach going whoop, whoop, and I'm like,
gosh.
what are you doing in there? But I'm at the point where I have to count now. I have to count the movements. So I think at 28 weeks you're supposed to start counting.
Why?
Just the movements, so that way you should feel, I don't know, it depends. I think it depends on each person, but I just have to do it once a day, but every day, and just count 10 movements at least within an hour.
Oh, or else something's wrong?
They just want to make sure it's consistent.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Not that necessarily something could be wrong, but if you notice one day you did not move a lot,
I
then
see.
you could be like, I need to call my doctor and be like, yeah, I didn't feel him really moving today, like that.
Okay.
And then they'll tell me to come in, just so they could take a look.
Yeah.
But no, he moves. He be doing somersaults, cartwheels up in there.
How are you sleeping nowadays?
I still sleep good. It's just I have to sleep on my side.
Okay.
When I lay on my back, okay, so if I lay flat on my back, I don't know, I get lightheaded.
Oh,
nauseous because he's
on your
organs. He might be laying on a nerve or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so I have to at least lay not completely on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I had a question. I thought you're not allowed to get your hair done, especially bleach.
So did I not tell you?
No, I don't think we talked about it.
Okay, so I don't know if it was from before and the chemicals they used a long time ago, but I asked my doctor, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you're in the safe zone already. All his organs and all that stuff is formed."
Oh, okay.
So I think if you do want to get your hair done, you have to wait until you're at least 20 to 24 weeks, I think.
Oh, really?
And when I asked, I was already 24 or something.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh yeah, you're good." She was like, "If I had any concerns, I'd tell you no." But she was like, "No, everything looked good."
Yeah.
So
okay.
I wasn't going to and I was like, "Let me just ask." And so then she was like, "Oh no, yeah, you're fine."
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was always my question.
And I guess I don't do my whole, I just get it bleached, right? So it's not it's on my roots to where it could soak in.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing.
Got it.
Yeah. But I don't know if formulas have changed to, because I know before you couldn't at all.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Especially in the beginning, you're not supposed to do anything. So yeah, I think when I hit after I want to say I think I hit 22 weeks, and I was like, "Oh, just wondering, I'm am I allowed to get my hair done?" Dyed and stuff, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you're fine."
Yeah.
He's fully formed now.
Okay.
All the organs stuff. And then, but I just waited a little longer.
Just in case.
Yeah. Just to
Yeah. Basically by the time you had to do your photos, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
I like waited like last. I was like, let me just wait as long as I can.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the doctor said it was fine.
Oh,
I
cool.
always ask for I'm always like
Of course.
cautious.
Yeah. As you should be.
Oh, I got my prenatal massage.
Ooh, how was that?
So great.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they do different than other regular massages?
I don't think anything different really, but I just laid on my side for most of the time.
And they were massaging your back from that
My
position?
shoulders, back, legs, arms,
Oh.
yeah, everything.
Cool.
But I did try like laying on my back like near the end a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably was like, could last only like 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And then I started getting like nauseous and like dizzy. And I was like, I can't, I gotta turn. And she was like, okay. She was like, it's okay, we tried.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I think it felt the same.
Yeah.
I fell asleep.
It was just position.
Yeah.
Different
the
positions.
positioning. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm excited I got that done because my back has been really hurting.
Oh, yeah. You carrying the family.
Yeah. That too. And then I sit at a computer all day for work. So, and she was like, oh yeah, you could tell. Cause like right where on my back, she was like, yeah, if you sit at a computer all day, that's where mostly you carry a lot of tension. And she was like, you have a lot of knots right here. So I was like, dang. So yeah. And then mostly on my left side too. And I was like, why? But like everything on my left side was like tight.
I see.
I don't know if it's because I lay on my left side mostly.
Maybe.
Or if I carry Jordan, it's like here. I don't know.
Oh.
But yeah, but it was great. I got all relaxed.
How long was it? Like an hour?
I did a 90-minute one.
Ooh.
I was like, I need to make it worth it.
Yes.
And it was just like so relaxing. I'm happy I did it.
No, that's good.
Oh, and then I went to visit my dad. That's
Just
always
because?
fun. Yeah, just because. And then Jen met up with me there. So she was able to give us our souvenirs.
Our
from
pasalubong.
when she went to Sweden and to Greece.
Yeah.
So I'll give it to you. I'll just give it to Mom tomorrow for you guys.
Oh, yeah. That too. You're going to see her tomorrow?
She picks up Jordan.
Oh, okay.
So I'll give it to her then.
She's been asking for it.
I
She's like, it's because when she first came back, she was like, where's Dr. Jen? And, like our chocolates. And then I was like, oh, she's sick right now.
Yeah.
So it'll be a while. And then just a couple of days ago, she was like, is she still sick? And I was like, I don't know. I haven't spoken
Mom,
to her.
you could go up there and get it.
Right? Yeah.
Well, it's not a lot of chocolate either.
Oh, really?
Because I think she only brought one case. And she divided it between I don't know
cool.
who else.
Yeah.
So I think it's like we all got like 2 each.
Oh, perfect.
Two. And I was like, oh, we don't need all that much.
Yeah. Sorry. It's all mine.
Yeah. And then you
Neil.
guys got a pack of Keks.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'll give that to Neil.
Yeah. And then toffee.
I love toffee.
So the chocolate from Sweden, you guys. Oh
Chef's
my God.
kiss.
Yeah. Like,
A1.
Seriously.
Yes. Like, I don't think anything can compare. For me, at least.
No, yeah. It's not the same. I don't know. It's just so good.
It's great. It's amazing. But it has to have, like, the nuts. The marabou with the nuts. The hazelnuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. That's so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, every time we go, we come back with, like, suitcases full.
Of them, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know. I'm hoping we can go
Yeah.
next year.
You know, they sell it at IKEA.
But the small ones.
No, I think I've seen, like,
The big bar. It's like the small
maybe.
bar.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the single bar.
Yeah, that's true.
But you can get the big bar there.
There,
For
yeah.
probably the same
From
price.
Sweden itself.
Yeah.
That's
So
fun.
that was my week.
Yeah, that's good. Eventful. I like that.
What about you?
We did a car shoot with your baby daddy and Neil over the weekend.
I thought it was for his car, but it was for
Neil's car.
Neil's car.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the plan was to drive both my car and his car and Neil's car up Mount Laguna.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went up there. The original plan was he had like a suction thing where it holds his iPhone, and he was going to suction it to the back windshield of my car, and then Neil was just going to follow behind, right? So he suctioned it on, and then we were getting ready to go, already at the bottom of the mountain. So then I like go not even 10 feet, and then Neil starts like honking, beeping, and then I look in my rear view, and then the camera is like dangling for dear life, and I was like, oh shit, the camera. So he runs out, ends up snapping, but he catches it before his phone actually falls. But still, it was like, damn, well, that was our only plan.
Yeah.
And then I had, before that happened, like on the way up there, I had mentioned about how I saw like a video where like this dude was in the back car, and they opened the trunk, and he was shooting like that while driving with the trunk open, and he was like, yeah, it ain't that serious. Tell me why we ended up doing that. Because we had no other option. He didn't even say anything. He just popped my trunk open. He was like, let's go. And I was like, all right, we're doing it.
So you drove?
Yeah, I drove my car. Yeah.
I know you hated it.
Oh no, I'm okay if I'm driving. Like if it's like windy and like someone else is driving and they're going fast, like I hate being passenger.
Okay.
But if I'm doing it, like I've driven up the casino hill like so much that I'm used to mountains. And then when we go up to Big Bear,
not even that, like just driving.
Oh, I hate driving.
That's just me. Never mind.
No, yeah, I'm okay driving like my car, and there wasn't traffic. That was the main thing.
Okay.
No, it was cool. So we like drove up the mountain, stopped a few times to like double check, and then the last thing he wanted was a drone shot. So we were driving back down the mountain, and right before the freeway there was like an area where we were gonna do it, and then right in the area where we were planning to do the drone, there was an accident. So we got stuck in like traffic for like, I want to say an hour.
Oh my gosh.
And like there was like 3 fire trucks, a couple ambulance, a helicopter.
What?
There. Yeah. Like I legit, so we saw like a helicopter take off from like, just a mile away,
what
maybe.
The heck?
Yeah. Motorcycle accident. So
Jeez.
yeah. So we were there, and we didn't get the drone shot, obviously. But I don't think I would have been so upset because we were just chilling, But I was hungry.
Oh, you were hangry, girl.
Like when we first got stuck in the traffic, it was like 1 p.m. and I didn't eat all day yet. So I was like, fuck, we're going to be here.
That's why you got to make sure you bring snacks.
I know. I should have. But you live and you learn.
I know. I always like regret it when we leave and then I don't have snacks for like Jordan or what, And I'm like, oh, I forgot to bring something. Even if it's like a fruit snack. Yeah. So I always have to like remember. But if I like switch bags, I'm like, why did I see? This is why I don't switch bags.
That's why I don't clean.
I heard you guys got stuck. Is that what he was talking about?
Yeah, that was the traffic. Yeah.
He's like, I got stuck on a mountain. I'm like,
Ryan said that?
yeah.
Oh.
So is that
why did he say it so nonchalantly?
I don't know. He's like, did I tell you we got stuck on a mountain? And I was like, no. And then
that was it. He didn't tell you more.
I was like,
hello?
But it could have been, I don't know. It could have been like I was mad or something. So he didn't finish the story. I don't know. Could have been.
That's funny.
Something.
That would make sense.
And he was like, ooh, never mind.
But yeah, like overall, we went to In-N-Out after, and then we went home. So it was nice. It was good.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was when you were up in, visiting
my dad. Yeah.
This coming week, actually, from when we're recording, tomorrow is our anniversary.
It's your anniversary. Oh my gosh.
I know, 2 years. That's
so
for
fast.
marriage. I know.
That's so fast. When it was 1 year, I was like, no.
Already? Yeah. The 1 year came by fast.
I was like, nah. Like, I was like, this ain't no 1 year.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, it is.
Yes. Yeah. And then technically 7 together.
Okay.
Total. So yeah, we
you guys got married on your
5th, yeah, same
regular. Oh, in your okay.
That's why it was like a Monday.
Yeah. Okay.
It was an excuse, but yeah. So how every wedding anniversary there's like a theme.
Yeah.
Right. So apparently there's like a traditional list and then a modern list. So we decided to go more the modern route. Yeah. So last year for the modern, instead of cotton, usually, right? That's the first year.
I think so.
It's clock. So we went with clocks. So I got him a watch, and then I think he did as well. But then this year is China. And so I'm like, damn, like we're not into
Dishes.
like that,
You know, go get some Chinese food.
Stupid. I mean, not a bad idea. But my grand idea was like I booked us a 90-minute class for pottery, ceramic making.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
So I was
okay.
like, okay, we can make our own dishes,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
we'll like gift that to each other, basically.
Okay.
It was more for me because
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try
do
it.
it.
Yeah, but it was a great excuse to
Yeah.
use it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So then I like planned that, and I was like, so if you want to do dinner or something, that's on you. You do, whatever. So I think San Diego Restaurant Week starts Sunday on the 24th.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna do one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love restaurant week.
I know.
You can try all the different places.
all the like fancy places that we would never go to.
Yeah. And the menus are pretty, like, they're still good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We like to try steakhouses mainly.
Yeah.
So.
Those are the best.
Oh yes. Yeah. So we'll see. I'll let you know where we go and how it all goes.
Oh, yeah. So have you seen the After the Altar episodes?
No, I have not.
Oh,
not
dang,
yet. I
girl.
know. I was thinking about it, but I don't know.
Okay. Well,
You watched? You're caught up?
yeah, they're short.
Oh,
I
okay.
think they're like 30 minutes each.
Okay.
There's only 3.
Honestly, I don't really care that much. You can talk about it. You
Oh,
can
okay.
like
Tell you.
tell me. Yeah.
Okay, so it's After the Altar, right? For the last season.
For season 4. Okay, and this is with Marshall, Jackie, and
All them,
Kwame and Chelsea. Yeah. Okay.
So all the ones that got married are still married.
Oh, really?
So I'm super proud of them.
Good. This is a year
Yeah.
after. Okay.
So yeah, it's like their year mark, their anniversary, whatever. So all of them are still married. I think there's only 3 that got married.
Yeah.
Kwame, then the nerdy couple.
Bliss and then the perfect couple.
Yeah.
I
So
forget
they're
the
all,
names.
I know. So they're all still married, right?
Okay, cool.
And then, so their thing, so they had their 1-year anniversary. Then they had like a reunion type thing with some of the cast members.
Like
They did
everybody?
like not everybody, but like for the most part. And even some people that weren't like coupled up or some people. Yeah. So what they did was they did like a flag football game.
Okay.
So then it was them, and then they invited some people from the cast, but didn't make it past. Like they didn't get engaged. So there was some people there.
But the same season. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they did the flag football game, and then after the football game was like a party for like the after party because it was also Chelsea's birthday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so they had people come. I guess whoever like they were close to came, but then we didn't see them obviously on the season. Yeah, so then Jackie and what's his name? Josh. Right? So they were still together, and they were like, we're moving in together. And then you know how after everything happened, it came out that Josh was engaged to some chick named Monica?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that he proposed.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But they weren't engaged for very long. But then remember she came out with the whole thing like we were engaged, and you're not gonna like not acknowledge that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I guess they had beef. I don't know.
I would too. Yeah.
But then turns out like Monica and Jackie were really tight in the pods.
Oh.
They were like besties.
Really?
Yeah. So I guess they had like talked or whatever, like behind the scenes about it. And then Monica ended up showing up
Okay.
to the party.
Yeah.
And then so her and Jackie were talking. But I guess it turns out like Josh has beef with Monica for even bringing like it out or whatever.
Okay.
And so it turned like into this whole thing. Of course, I think Jackie feels awkward because she's like,
in the middle.
this is one of like my best friends in the pod. And then now I'm dating this guy. But I mean,
Yeah.
they all dated each other. So you know what I mean? Like whatever.
Yeah.
She feels awkward because Josh is like, I don't even want to talk to her.
Exactly.
Whatever, you know what I mean? Monica's basically like, I'm just like, I don't want any beef. Like, can we just all like squash it or whatever? So they like try to call Josh over, and then it turns into like this argument.
Oh my God.
And then Jackie walks out, and then he follows her, And then it's just like, well, I don't want to meet. Like, she's like, I don't want any drama, blah, blah, blah.
Jackie?
So, yeah. So they end up leaving the party. But anyways, I don't even know why they came.
Yeah.
It was pointless.
Stupid.
But
Always causing issues.
but now I just saw yesterday
Uh-huh.
on TikTok, Jackie's talking about that they broke up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because of that. I don't know if it's because of that incident, but because she was like had talked to Monica.
Oh.
But I don't know if it was like another separate time that she talked to Monica. We're like concluding, like a lot of people are like assuming that it's because he doesn't like Monica and that he wasn't happy that she did talk to Monica. So I don't know if it was like another time that she did talk to her.
So did he break it off?
Yeah.
Oh, he broke it off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she like goes on like a little rant that they broke up and that she's like mad at herself that she felt like she begged for him to be with her. Like that kind of thing.
I see.
So yeah, I'm like,
he ain't even worth it.
yeah, I
What?
seen if you look at the comments, I was dying. They were like, you let a guy with cauliflower ear.
Yeah, break your heart. Really?
Yeah.
Oh
so
my gosh.
I don't know. I think I might have tagged you in it.
I think
TikTok.
I remember like coming across
Seeing
it, but I
yeah.
couldn't really
Okay.
listen.
So just, yeah. And then my friend sent me an Instagram one because then it showed up on Instagram too. But supposedly they're still friends. I don't know.
Ugh.
But
I
she's
can't.
like really heartbroken about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl.
Move on. He is not worth being like stuck on.
So anyways, yeah. And then the comments are hilarious.
Yeah. Pull it
I
up.
always go to the comments. But then and then some of them were like we were Team Marshall anyway.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Exactly.
And then I think some of them were like, well, she wasn't like she wasn't up to like Marshall's emotional intelligence. And she wanted to go back to what she was used to, and that's what she gets.
Yeah.
Like kind of thing, which
yeah, exactly. You had a good guy.
yeah. And then some people were like, well, Jackie came back around. And then whole thing was she wanted a man that wasn't nice. Well, girl, you got it. And then we knew it was just a matter of time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like goes around, comes around. People are saying he was looking for a reason to break up. And they were like, I just know Marshall is laughing.
Yep, he is eating this up.
And he's over there happy.
Yeah, living life. Stress free.
Yeah. And he got him like a good girl. She's like a nurse practitioner, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that's the drama that I've
crazy.
seen
about
that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shoot, because I mean, it looked like they were going strong on the year thing on the after the altar episodes. So I mean, all the couples that got together looked like, so.
Well.
You never know.
You never know. Oh, I mean, we technically did know it was coming.
But I mean, like, how insecure are you to like break up with your girl because she talked to your ex?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what was the reason? Like, what was the real reason?
Yeah, like if you do it, just say that, but don't use that as an excuse.
Exactly. Yeah. That's right. He gives me the ick.
Yeah. Ooh, he's a ick.
Yeah. Speaking of, great segue into our main topic.
Yeah. We're going to talk about icks today.
We're going to talk about what we think is icky, specifically in men. But there are some things that women do that I'm like, the reason why I wanted to talk about this was because someone had asked me if I had any icks about Neil, and honestly, as like it sounds icky, but like I don't, you know what I mean? Like no matter what he does, I'm just like, oh, it's it's either funny or it's just I don't find it like disgusting, like repulsive or like annoying.
I think I just have generalized icks.
Yeah. Oh, generalized. Yes. Yeah.
Because I think because you guys been together so long too. Like me and Ryan been together a long time, so it's like maybe I'm used to it.
You get used to it, yeah.
Maybe before I would have been like, ugh.
Oh,
like, well,
no,
sometimes no, there is some stuff.
Even now, though, like if he were to do something compared to like a random dude,
Yeah.
the same ick thing,
Yeah.
I still wouldn't see it in Neil.
Okay.
For some reason, I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's still like honeymoon phase,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Like, if anything,
Like what? Like what?
if anything, if I had to like pinpoint something, I guess is more, it's not icky, it's more of like a turn off.
Mm-hmm.
It's the whole like housework, you know, like he's like, I gotta be like, do your chores, you know, like be a mom basically.
Oh.
Like I don't like be a fucking man and you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like take care
Like,
of
you
yourself.
ain't helping me.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, like he can fart. He can shit his pants, and I could be like, "It's okay, babe." You know, like you're okay. I still love you. So yeah, I don't know. Like when my coworker asked me that, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I don't know.
No, I got some icks.
But about Ryan, like starting, do you have
Oh.
anything specifically for him?
Oh, when he doesn't cover his mouth, like when he doesn't cover when he sneezes,
Oh, he just
goes, Hutch. I'm like, sometimes I'm like, see, that's why I'm sick now. That's why I'm sick.
it's
But
'cause
if
of you.
he's like, I think if we're out, he does.
Oh yeah.
But when we're out, I'm like, same energy. You got like, you have COVID. You might have COVID.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, the way Neil sneezes too, he likes to like try and hold it in. It's like he's trying to hold it in, but you know how where you're like, you know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like that. Like
Yeah.
he's just like
That must hurt.
child. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why are you holding? Just let it out.
Because I do. The only time I don't is probably like if I'm at like when I was working.
At
I
work.
probably like
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but like if I'm at home or like
I will
I'm
be
like,
as
"Hey,
obnoxious as possible.
but I cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Something.
But
yeah.
no, that's
Mhm.
an ick for me when he don't cover and he just sneeze. He's like, "Hey," I'm like,
Yeah. Get away.
this is too close. Close vicinity.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Do you think he has any icks for you?
Oh, probably yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah. He's probably like, I can't stand her.
No, yeah, I feel the same way.
He's probably like, oh, she nags. That's a ick. When she tells me I need to do this and this, that's ick.
Ick?
Everything. He's probably gonna be like ick on everything.
Her breathing.
Yeah. Can't stand when she breathes. Does Neil snore?
When he's really tired, it's not like all the time. I'm so glad. I don't know if I could like marry a guy that
Oh my god.
snores.
So Ryan did not snore.
Before?
Like when we were first dating. Like I don't
Really?
remember him being this obnoxious.
Really?
But my gosh.
That would annoy me.
This is like, it's like routinely every time, every like 3-4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I wake
Just
up.
Oh, because from him snoring.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's only when he's like not laying on his stomach. So if he turns on his side or if he sleeps on his back, it's ridic.
Oh, okay.
That's an ick.
But on his stomach, it's nothing. Silent.
No,
Okay.
it's silent.
Oh,
so every
okay.
time I have to like
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
And then he likes to face us, me and Jordan.
Just
so
breathe
it's like
on you.
extra loud. Sounds like a dump truck. I'm like, sometimes I record and I'm like, this is what you sound like.
How can you sleep? I can't.
I can't.
Oh
That's why
my
sometimes I'm
goodness.
like, we gotta sleep before you. Because then, like, if he sleeps before us, I can't sleep.
I see.
I have to wait till I'm like
really
really
tired.
like falling asleep on the couch. Then I can go.
Got
but if
it.
not,
Dang.
I know
That's
it's
crazy.
ick.
Yeah.
That's a ick.
Shut the hell up.
Oh, he gonna be like, why are you talking about me?
Speaking of though, I think me sleeping, you know how I sleep. We talked about it.
I think he would think that. Does Neil think that's an ick?
I would think so.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm sure he does because he likes to bring it up, but not to the point. He like
yeah.
gives a little clue, and then I'm the one that's like, okay, I sleep with my eyes open. You know,
Yeah.
whenever he's telling a story. But
He
I
always talks about like when you guys first started dating.
oh yeah.
And he's like, I didn't know if she was awake. She was playing around.
Oh my
Especially when he was
God.
like trying to get your ring.
Yeah.
He's like, I
yeah.
didn't know she was asleep. You guys, she sleeps with
Yeah,
her eyes
man.
like half open.
I do. I have huge eyeballs, okay?
She used to get in trouble
Yeah.
when she
I
was little because we
remember.
would be like, you need to take a nap. And then we would be like, look at her and her eyes would be like open and we'd be like, didn't we say to take a nap?
No, they would smack me and
she's
then
like, and we're like, oh, she's asleep.
I was asleep.
Oh my god.
But no, I feel like that probably because I am an ugly sleeper. I think so. So I would get an
Yeah.
ick.
I mean, I know I snore too, but it ain't that loud. And I think it depends. I think it's like when I'm really, really super tired. Because then sometimes I wake myself up and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, shit.
Is that me?
That was me. And I think Jordan's just used to it
Oh yeah.
because it's like whatever.
Since she was born.
Yeah. But when she's like trying to go to sleep, like if he sleeps before us and she's trying to sleep, she's like, Mom, Dad's so annoying, right? And I was like, yeah, girl. And she's like, I can't sleep. He snores so loud. And then she'll be the one to like. But if she's already asleep, it doesn't bother her.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only when she's like trying to sleep.
Does she snore?
Sometimes.
Oh really?
But it's like really low.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But if she's really like, that's how I know she's super, super tired. Because she like does this like it's like a little growl snore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, she tired.
But she doesn't do anything weird, like talk in her sleep or sleepwalk.
Sometimes she talks in her sleep.
Oh, okay.
Like sometimes she's mad. So
In
it's like
her
she's
sleep?
so she's like yelling at somebody, or sometimes she's like talking. But yeah, no, she doesn't. Sometimes she'll cry. So I think that's when she's having a bad dream. But yeah, she can talk in her sleep because I can I can understand what she's saying.
Oh, it's not just like mumble
No,
or
so
jumbles.
she's like talking.
Wow.
Because then I'm like, what? And then she'll like open her eyes and she'll be like, she don't know. Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, so let's go into just icks in general about, I guess, in general about men
Yeah.
or women. A big one when this first started coming out, right? The whole ick thing. The one thing that I found hilarious and very relatable is when guys or girls are running after a ping pong ball when playing beer pong. And I thought it was so funny because, like, it's true. Like, we look so goofy if you're running for a ping pong ball. Yeah, it's just like, ew, stop. You know?
Okay.
Like I started paying
And
attention.
you can never catch them.
No, exactly. That's why you're like looking
You're
all
like- Because they're so small.
exactly. So ever since then, I do not run. I walk. Another one, I guess it's not really an ick. It's more of like a turn off, but a big one is being rude to service workers. Like anyone is just like major turn off, like a quick as, you know.
Yeah, that's a good one. Dirty fingernails.
Yes, long, dirty
the ick.
fingernails. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the pinky.
Like, why do you have to? Yeah.
Yeah, like I know what you're doing.
But like dirty, yeah, and you can see like the
The
dirt.
dirt, yeah. Oh yeah. At least clean it if you're gonna have it long.
Yeah, you can't do it.
I've noticed this a lot with like my guy friends. Whenever I'm talking to them, just as like a friend or whatever, regular conversation, they like stop conversation, stop mid sentence, and then like obviously like check a girl out or something like that. Like it's just I can't stand it. Like even like obviously you're just my friend, you know, like I'm not into you, but like come on, dude, you know.
Yeah. We're trying to have a conversation.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like chewing with your mouth open.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't. Mom does that all the time.
Jordan sometimes does it. And then like food I'm like, see, that's why you don't talk with your mouth full. I was like, you can't. I was like, see, your food's like falling down.
Yeah.
Can't.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I've always hated being called baby for some reason. Yeah, baby. It's just, ugh, I can't. No, don't. I even Neil, like, I don't call me baby.
Yeah.
I think it was the whole, like, you know, when you get catcalled, I guess it was always like baby or baby girl. I just,
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah, baby, no.
Yeah. Like babe.
babe, yeah.
Yeah, babe. But me and Neil go Bubba. Yeah. I started seeing a lot of like TikTok ones, and then I wrote down some that like I thought it was hilarious. There's this girlfriend who showed her boyfriend wearing no-show socks. You know, it's just like your toes covered and then your heel. And then he was wearing that, and I couldn't. Like, I was like, why? Like, no.
Okay.
So I added that on
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I saw it. I was like, ew. Also,
Like, I feel like you should never wear shoes if you have to wear those socks. Like, that type of shoe you shouldn't wear.
socks in general,
Yeah.
as a guy, at least. Yeah. It was so funny. And then also there was a video where they were swimming, and then the camera went underwater, and then the guy's legs were like
Oh. Yeah, I saw that.
his toes were pointed.
They were like,
Like, it's fucked up because like what else they're supposed to drown.
yeah.
But like it's just I can't.
Because that's how they stay afloat. But
Yeah.
still. That's why you're not supposed to look down there.
That's so funny. And then swimming, like, because we're in the swimming subject, goggles also. Like, guys, just non-athletic guys, I guess, who wear
like why you
goggles.
got goggles
Yeah,
on?
swimming. Just open your eyes.
You're not a professional.
Yeah, exactly. And that goes the same for, like, plugging your nose. I feel like that's very childish.
You should know
Yeah.
how to hold your breath.
Yeah. But then again, like, I plug my nose. But if I feel like if I saw Neil do that, I'd be like, no. Stop.
Yeah. Oh, like a super hairy chest.
Oh, to where it's like coming out of their shirt type deal?
Yeah, that's an ick.
Yeah, really? Like full on.
Like if it's like
Uh-huh.
and it's like peeking out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Like
No.
I don't mind a little, whatever.
Yeah.
But when it's like bushy,
Yeah. I can't. Yeah. Like as much as I'm like, yeah, hair, it's natural, like I tell my clients that all the time. I can't do that. Like, I can't cuddle with somebody with like just, okay.
yeah, your hair longer than mine.
Yeah. Let me wax you. I got you. There was also another TikTok video where this guy, he was wearing a hat, right? And then he was like eating something, and then you know how your temples move when you're chewing, so his hat was like bouncing on his head while he was eating, and then the girlfriend was just like, I can't.
Yeah.
But like anything with hats, like I feel like guys who always wear hats, like they wear hats for a reason because they look weird not with a hat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like just that in general is like a red flag. Like,
Yeah.
why you always got a hat on?
Yeah.
Type deal.
Yeah.
Take off your hat so I know it's real.
Huh. Let me see that bald head.
Speaking of, when they clearly need to go bald, but they are hanging on for dear life.
For the last thread.
Yeah, like come on, like just let go.
Just shave it off.
Just let go.
It's fine.
You're gonna look fine. You'll pull it off.
We see your hairline.
Exactly. We see you bald anyways.
But you know that was like a thing, like a hairstyle people were trying to do. Like they would put it all the way back here.
No.
And I was like, ew. Yeah, some people do.
That's gross.
Another ick is when people talk in like baby voice.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't.
It's annoying. Even it annoys me when Jordan does it too.
Oh, does
Jordan
she?
will try to talk like a baby, and I'm like, you're not a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you've never talked like a baby.
Uh-huh.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean? She's
exactly.
never.
Exactly.
And so I'm like, and we didn't talk to her like a
It's
baby.
yeah.
Which is why I think like her vocabulary is really good.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes she'll talk like a baby. I'm like, why are you talking? I was like, I don't understand you when you talk like a baby.
Yeah.
I was like, don't talk like a baby. You're a big girl.
Yeah. Is it when she's like asking for something, or
No,
she
sometimes she just talks
randomly?
Like it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, why are you talking like that?
Yeah.
I was like, you've never talked like she's never talked like a baby.
Exactly.
And I think what it is that like when she started preschool, like some kids, you know how some kids don't really like pronounce things that well.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. So I think for her, like she didn't know if she was saying something wrong
Oh.
or if that kid was saying it wrong.
I see.
So then she would say it, and I'm like, that's not how you say it.
Yeah.
And I was like, say it how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she would say it right. And I'm like, that's how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't like, or I don't know if she was like just trying to be nice, you know, empathetic to like the person who can't really talk,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I think even now in her class, there might be kids, I don't know though,
Mm-hmm.
but there might be kids that like don't know how to like talk well yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she like
Picks up on.
is just empathetic to them.
Oh, yeah.
So she's like, okay, let me talk like them so that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, no, I'm like, Jordan, just talk like how you talk.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, because you're a big girl. I was like, just talk how you talk. It's right.
Yeah.
I was like, it's okay. So yeah, but sometimes she'll talk like a baby. And I'm like, why you talking like that?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be also like too, maybe what she watches on like YouTube.
True.
Like
But
the
I-
kids that are like being extra,
Oh,
you know?
I see.
And I'm like, Jordan, I don't understand when you talk like that. I was like, you have to talk like a big girl. And then she'll talk. And I'm like, see? I was like, but sometimes I think she just wants to talk like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we've never talked to her like a baby.
Yeah. No, if anything, we've always been like just straight up,
Mhm.
you know? Just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, not like, you know what I mean? Like, not all bad.
Oh, yeah.
But like, we just talk to her regular.
Yeah,
like as
like-
if I'm talking to you or whatever. Because I
Exactly.
wanted her, for that specific reason, not to talk like a baby.
A baby. Exactly.
And to like learn how to pronounce stuff and
Mhm.
like articulate her words.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Even like when she does her whole like pouting.
mhm.
I don't know if that's like baby though. I feel like she's like, you know, at that point like it's borderline like
When she's whiny.
whine, but yeah. But still, like that goes for anybody
Mhm.
or any kid, you know.
Yeah.
Just,
I'm like, why are you
just the-
whining?
you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
I know. So I'm like, why are you whining, girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually it's when she's like, I already know she's either really hungry, really tired, and she doesn't know how to like,
Express.
yeah, she still doesn't know how to like compose her feelings or like how to like handle her feelings.
Yeah.
So sometimes I have to like remind myself like, okay, she's 4.
Yeah, exactly. She'll get there.
Yeah. So sometimes I'm like, hold on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me pull back and just let her. So sometimes I just let her.
Like do her thing. Yeah.
And
I
then
get
she
that.
like 5 minutes later, she's like fine.
Yeah.
Like that's what happened yesterday. We were at the store and she was like, I knew she was hungry and I knew she was tired.
Mm-hmm.
And then cause she had like a long day at school, and then she like, we didn't eat dinner yet, but I had to run to the store really quick, and she came with me and she was like threw a tantrum like at the end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then like the whole ride home, she was like, I don't like you anymore. And then she was like whiny and all this stuff. And then as soon as we got home, I was like, go into timeout. I was like, you need time to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she like went in the room and she was like sitting there, but she's like crying. 'Cause she's like, I don't want to be in the room by myself. But I was like, no. I was like, you need to go.
Yeah,
you need
cool
like
off.
a breather.
Mm-hmm.
So then and then I got her food ready.
Uh-huh.
And then once it was ready, like she started eating.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes, she was like, I'm sorry, Mom. And then she was fine. So I was like, she's hangry, she's tired. I was like, take a break.
Yeah.
And then come eat.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then she's fine.
Take a breather. Yeah.
Like 5 minutes later, she was like happy. Like I was like, this bipolar.
Get you one. No, yeah. But branching off of the like baby talk, I guess, and also for me, it's the whole when people talk as if there's a question mark at the end of the sentence.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, like that type of what is it, Valley Girl type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot stand
Yeah.
it. Like, I'm sorry, but Serena, sometimes there is a limit with how long I can talk to her.
I know.
I love you, girl. I love you so much because I know she listens.
I know.
But no, yeah,
I think we were talking about it.
the last time when she called.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like,
And
why
I
are you
was
talking
why
like
are
that?
you talking like that?
I was like, that's how she talks.
You are from Southeast San Diego, girl.
That's
Get
too
it together.
funny. But no, like that, I can't stand.
Oh, you know what is another ick? Is if wearing socks to bed.
Really?
When it's like hot.
Oh, okay.
I think wintertime is fine.
So it bothers you if Ryan goes to bed with socks on?
Yeah. Why you got socks on? It's hot.
Why does it bother you?
But for the most part, he doesn't though. Uh-huh. It's usually me, but it's when it's wintertime. But then I wake up and it's off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm like, but like when it's cold, but I don't know. Like, why do you need more socks?
Yes.
It's hot.
For me, okay, I think this is what one of Neil's, like, at least he's annoyed that I do this all the time. So for me, I love the feeling of removing my socks in bed. So
that little slide.
Yeah, just your feet, going. Yeah. So I have to go in bed with socks, and then I take it off, and that's how I go. You get comfy and go to sleep.
Yeah.
So Neil, whenever he's like making the bed, just socks all at the end, and he's like, motherfucker.
I love that feeling when it's cold, and then like you get in the bed, and then you just like, and it's off.
Oh yeah, and you just slide your foot. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then it don't get too cold because then it's already under the blanket.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I know.
I know he hates me.
Yeah. That's probably his ick.
It's probably Oh yeah. He's brought it up before, so I'm sure he hates it.
Oh, I think I would know an ick that Ryan would say about me is that I don't iron my clothes.
Like you go out wrinkle.
Sometimes, if it's like actually like this room, I don't know if you could tell. But sometimes I will. I mean, if like I'm going somewhere, like, nice, then I'll be like, let me go iron. But for the most part...
Yeah, who got time to iron?
I'm like...
He said something? He always calls you out?
Yeah, well, because he always irons his clothes.
He should iron yours then.
I know. That's why sometimes I'm like, can you iron it? And he'll like just look at me like...
But why is it wrinkled? Always.
I don't know. Sometimes it just gets wrinkled. If I fold it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Most of the time, like my stuff that's hung up is like fine. Mm-hmm. But if it's like folded and then I just like put it on.
Yeah.
So I like try to be mindful.
Yeah.
But sometimes if I'm just running to Target, it's fine.
That's what
if I'm running to the store, I don't care. Mm-hmm. But I do try to make an effort now if it's like somewhere. Like if we're going out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, same here. It used to be all sweats and sweaters. So at least I'm trying when we go out.
Oh, that's my ick about you.
Really? Oh.
She is always... Every time I see her, I'm hot.
Yeah, I'm always in a long sleeve and pants.
Mm-hmm. Sweats.
Yeah, sweats specifically.
And it could be like summertime. And I'm like...
But yeah. Because I'm like always cold for one. So it takes a lot for me to get really hot. And even then, sometimes it's like a long sleeve and shorts.
Yeah.
It's mainly because I get cold easily. And then also I don't... Obviously, like I'm insecure about my body. Yeah. Like I think I'm like too skinny. So that's why I wear a lot of baggy or like cover, to like cover the skinniness. But yeah, so I've been actually talking to Neil like, okay, I need to get a new wardrobe. Like I need new clothes. Yeah. Like the only pants other than sweats that I have is like 2 pairs of skinny jeans. Oh. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
So I just need a whole new wardrobe, a new style. And it's hard. Another one for me was when guys specifically show their butt crack. Like when they're hanging out, that's gross.
Like sagging is not it.
Sagging in general, but
that's an ick for him, yeah.
But if their crack is hanging out too, that's gross.
Sagging was for like the 90s.
Yeah, I didn't even like it back then.
Like leave it back there. Mm-hmm. Like you don't need to sag no more.
Exactly. Also,
BO.
Oh, just like what is it called?
Like BO, like
no, like
the armpit.
Hygiene. Bad hygiene. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't smell yourself?
Right? You got to.
I know you do. Mm-hmm. Because if I smell you, you can smell yourself. Yeah.
It got to go past you first. Yeah. Before it gets to me.
Especially, like, if you're sitting in a car.
Uh-huh.
You know you smell.
Yeah.
Don't look over here. Look at yourself. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That, too. And then the opposite spectrum where it's, like, too much perfume or too much cologne.
Yeah.
Like... you don't need that much.
Yeah.
Like, what are you trying to hide?
Or it like itches your throat.
Yeah.
Type deal.
Or when like my nose starts running because of that, I'm like, you don't need to put that much.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why?
But a good smelling person is amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a line.
Yeah. I love, I do like men's cologne more than women's perfume.
Yes, as well. Me as well.
Yeah. There's only one that I typically wear anyway, and it's the light blue.
Dolce Gabbana. Yeah.
The light blue. Like, that's my favorite.
Go to. Yeah. That's my everyday.
Because it's just like light and it's not too much.
And it smells like a men's cologne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was CK1, I think was like a unisex one.
Okay.
And that was like, but it smelled like a guy's.
Oh, really?
Too.
Oh,
yeah.
yum.
So I like those kind of scents.
Yeah. I'd rather have that than like a perfume.
Like like very flowery.
Yeah.
Or like the
sweet or something. Yeah, exactly. Also, the whole walk before you throw a bowling ball down the lane, you know, that walk. There are some people that I'm just like, stop. I
find they have an extra walk.
That, or it's just like awkward, or it just looks funny. Yeah.
I don't even know how I walk.
Yeah,
up there.
I feel like I'm like,
I feel awkward.
I feel awkward as well.
And then I like walk up there, and I feel like I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna walk up there and throw it. But no, like in a smooth thing. But then I end up walking up there and then just stopping, and then I'm like,
adjust and then go.
So I think bowling is just so awkward sometimes. Yeah.
And then the like walk back. Like,
yeah, you're like, and then you have to like wait, right,
for the ball to come back.
Yeah, and then it's like, yeah, it's just a whole awkward thing. But it's so fun.
It is fun.
Just an awkward.
Exactly. But that walk specifically, some people are just ick. But Neil, Neil, he's fine. Like I think he's so cool. Like anything he does, he's so cool.
He's just like suave about it.
Yeah, basically, yeah, like no big deal.
I don't like overly dirty shoes.
Oh, like run down.
Like sometimes, I mean, can you like take a wipe to it?
I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Sometimes, if I'm looking down and I'm like, like especially like if we're sitting at a restaurant and I'm like,
yeah,
you could at least wiped it down.
So you look at shoes
sometimes?
Oh,
but I'm like,
I never. My eyes don't go unless someone points them out. Yeah, I don't ever look.
But no, for the most part, I don't care. Like if you're running errands, whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're at like a nice place and then your shoes, don't match the theme,
the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you do that?
Yeah. Why do you do that?
Why do you do that? Oh, when people wear socks with sandals.
Like the one where it goes in between your toes.
That one too.
Oh,
or
too.
Just even like even if it's like
the
a regular
slides?
Velcro.
Oh,
slides I think is okay.
The slides is the only flip flop basically. Or
you can wear socks.
Yes.
But if you were wearing socks with a thong slipper.
Yeah. Why?
Or like socks with like the Velcro.
No, stop it. No, just at that point,
just put shoes on.
Just put shoes on. Yeah. If you want to be all that, and then because if you're wearing sandals, it's hot.
Yeah.
So why you got socks on?
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I think the big one though, the last one for me is probably a general, more of like the whole how common sense isn't so common nowadays.
Yeah.
Like the stupidity in some people. I can't.
Yeah.
Like
that's a big ick.
That's a big one for me. But yeah, any last ones for you?
No.
Yeah, no.
I think that's...
There might be a part 2 to this.
Yeah.
If anything, we'll keep a note and then just jot it down.
Okay.
And then if you guys have any ones that you want to bring up.
What's your guys' icks?
Yeah, we would love to
I want to laugh.
Yes. Tell me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your support and watching and
tuning in to us.
Yes. So please remember, like and subscribe. It does a lot for us on our end. And all of our info is in the description box below. Yep. And we will see you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.